Chelsea women won their 7th Women's Super League title on the last day of the season, with Manchester City finishing second on goal difference. Expect players from both teams in my list of the best players of the season, obviously, but I have also looked around to make sure players from the rest of the teams feature. Liverpool had a wonderful campaign, finishing ahead of Manchester United in 4th, and other clubs have top performers who contributed largely to the success of their team, so I'll include them as well. In no particular order, these are my best WSL players of the 2023-24 season. Khadija Show, Manchester City. There is nowhere else to start other than with the Jamaican taliswoman Khadija Show. Nicknamed Bunny for her love of eating carrots growing up, she led the Manchester City attacking line but also proved to be important in all other areas, for example, in defending set pieces. Shaw scored 21 goals in 18 games in the Women's Super League to win the Golden Boot and also became the club's top scorer. The Jamaican would have scored more if her season wasn't cut short by an injury and potentially broken the WSL's single goal scoring record of 22. Shaw averaged a goal every 66 minutes, and her absence towards the end of the season underscored her importance. Jess Carter, Chelsea. Jess Carter stood tall at the heart of Chelsea's defense this season in the absence of Millie Bright. She partnered well with the pairings she was in, calmly leading and making important clearances. She made 21 appearances and started 19 of them. She made 57 clearances, 12 interceptions, 6 blocks, and 129 tackles. Carter's presence in the team has grown, which has seen her get more game time in Sarina Wiegman's England's squad. Ella Toone, Manchester United. You can't talk about Manchester United without mentioning Ella Toone. She has a knack of scoring wonder goals in crucial games and is earning the reputation of being the clutch player. She was voted Manchester United's Player of the Season. The Red Devils would have wanted to have a better year, but the midfielder's performance didn't go unnoticed. She scored 6 goals in the league and 9 across all competitions. The England international became the first Manchester United female player to score 50 goals after scoring twice against Everton in March. I know this list is for WSL appearances, but I can't resist mentioning her wonder strike against Tottenham in the FA Cup final. Kiara Keating, Manchester City. When Karen Bardsley and Ellie Roebuck were 2 of Manchester City's starting goalkeepers, Kiara Keating was on loan to AFC Fylde and Coventry United. But with the squad facing multiple injuries, including to Roebuck, who ascended to become the main shotstopper, Keating got her opportunity. She was recalled from Coventry United in 2023 and only made 3 league appearances. For the 2023-24 campaign, the position was hers, and boy, hasn't she cemented her name on it. Keating played all 22 games, kept 9 clean sheets, and conceded 15 goals to win the Golden Glove Award ahead of United's Mary Yapps and Chelsea's Hannah Hampton. Keating is the youngest goalkeeper to win the award. Lotte Wubben-Moy, Arsenal. Arsenal's season lacked consistency, but not for its academy graduate Lotte Wubben-Moy. She held the defense together in the absence of Leah Williamson and Amanda Illishtet. This season, Wubben-Moy has played 18 games in the WSL, winning 13, keeping 5 clean sheets and scoring 1 goal. From an attacking point of view, Lotte has made more progressive passes this season at 134 than in any other campaign. Her defensive stats have also improved as she made more tackles and blocks than in any of her previous WSL seasons. Her manager Jonas Edvall has high praise for her. I think she's really developed this season in almost all aspects of her game. She's improved her playing position, her duels, and her leadership on the pitch. She was named the Arsenal Player of the Season and is becoming a growing presence in England's squad. This was her best season yet, and she's hoping to carry this form in the seasons to come. Sioka Nusken, Chelsea. You can deploy Sioka Nusken in the defense, midfield, or even up top, and for a Chelsea side that grappled with injuries, her dynamism was important. Out of the 21 matches she started, she scored 8 goals and provided 3 assists. The German didn't have a reputation for scoring when she was moving to London, as she was largely considered a defensive player. In her 3 seasons at Eintracht Frankfurt, she scored 12 goals. Her ability to slot into this position seamlessly in an injury-hit squad is an asset for Chelsea and any other coach for that matter. Grace Clinton, Tottenham Hotspur. Grace Clinton joined Tottenham Hotspur on loan from Manchester United. She previously played only 14 games in the WSL when she was at Everton, but that didn't faze her. The 21-year-old was one of the standout players as Spurs finished 6th behind her parent club Manchester United. She played 20 games, missing 2 against Manchester United, and scored 4 goals and 4 assists. Her direct goal involvement and completed dribbles put her beside other high-profile players like Lauren Hemp and Lauren James. Clinton's form has seen her receive her first international call-up, debuting for England in February and scoring her first senior international goal in the 7-2 victory against Austria. Elizabeth Tarland, Brighton and Hove Albion. Brighton and Hove Albion finished in 9th, having scored 26 goals. Half of those goals were scored by Elizabeth Tarland, which makes it hard to overlook her performance. This is her second season in the league and she played all 22 games, which shows her importance to the team. The Norwegian surpassed her XG of 4.7, scoring at a rate of 0.98 goals per 90. Brighton will look to tie her down at the club as her contract ran out. Marie-Therese Hobinger, Liverpool. Marie arrived in Liverpool in 2023 and is already a mainstay in the Reds midfield. In the concluded season, she made 22 appearances and was involved in 11 goals, scored 5 and made 6 assists. Hobinger added real creativity to a team that laid great foundations on their return to the WSL last term and made them one of the most dangerous teams in the league from set pieces thanks to her consistently precise deliveries. But the Austrian didn't shy away from her defensive duties either, always working hard on the other side of the ball to make her an asset in and out of possession. Yui Hasegawa, Manchester City. Yui Hasegawa has adapted to her new role at Manchester City. From playing as a progressive midfielder to sitting at the base of City's midfield, the Japanese player is making a big difference. Her pass completion rate was in the 99th percentile, pass attempted in the 94th percentile, interceptions in the 90th percentile, and progressive passes in the 61st percentile. What Hasegawa does with the ball when she gets it back is hugely important too, as her ability in possession helps City get right back on the front foot. Lauren James, Chelsea. It feels like Lauren James has been playing for Chelsea for so many years, but when you realize that this was her 3rd season since arriving from Manchester United, you can only admire her progress. James was the club's top scorer with 13 goals and came second to City's show. She averaged 0.81 goals per match and a goal every 86 minutes. Some of her memorable games are her hat-tricks against Liverpool and Manchester United. The England international has been deployed as a winger and also in the false 9 position. James continues to be one of the most exciting female footballers today. Special mentions go to Aggie Beaver-Jones, Hannah Hampton, Lauren Hemp, Alex Greenwood, and Tyler Hines. Who makes it into your WSL Player of the Season list? Check out more football videos on my channel. This is A, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.